How do I introduce myself in Japanese? Yaho minna! It's Yena!
It's Michan!
Today's video is all you need in order to introduce yourself in Japanese.
Are you ready?
では、
始めましょう!
Today we're going to teach you how to introduce yourself in Japanese, and there are two ways.
Yes.
So first is the
Casual way.
The second is
Formal way. Right, so let's start with the casual way. Imagine you're at a gathering with people who are around your age. And you want to be as friendly as possible. What do you say? Or how do you introduce yourself?
right away. It's our first time meeting. はじめまして.
Yes, exactly.
正解.
正解です. So in this kind of situations, you have 4 phrases that you just need to know.
Yay, 4 useful phrases.
We're gonna go over them.
Okay.
So the first one is はじめまして.
はじめまして.
はじめまして, as you said it earlier, it's equivalent to nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. So the phrase, it doesn't literally mean nice to meet you, but you say it to mean nice to meet you.
All right. So if you literally just translate it, what does it mean?
It means for the first time.
For the first
Time in forever, there'll be music, there'll be light. Thank you very much. We love Frozen. Anyway, yeah, so for the first time, because the first part, はじめ means the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're literally saying, oh, for the first time.
But then
Directly translate
Right.
it, but yeah, you're basically saying nice to meet you.
Okay, so nice to meet you. はじめまして.
はじめまして. And the second phrase is 何々です.
何々です.
Hi, and it means my name is 何々.
Right. So in my case, I would have to say はじめまして, Yena です.
Yes, Yena des.
Bingo. So
Bingo.
it's gonna be your name, this.
Yes, so for me, I'd say Michan des. So des, you use des when you want to make a statement.
Right. So it's
Yeah.
generally used and known as that. Right.
Yeah, exactly. So it could mean I am or like it is.
So it really depends on what's in front of the des. But when it comes to our self-introductions and stuff, especially the casual way, it would be your name, this, right?
Yes. Our third phrase is 何々から来ました.
何々から来ました.
Yeah, and it means I'm from blah blah.
So I'm from somewhere, which means the nani nani would have to be
A place. Yeah.
So for me, would it be Korea kara kimashita? But Korea in Japanese is Hankoku.
Hankoku.
So it would be Hankoku kara kimashita.
Yeah, perfect. Nailed it. Yeah. So kara means from.
Okay.
And then kimashita means I came. It's come, but in past tense.
Okay, so that literally means I came from somewhere.
Yeah. And then the last phrase is yoroshiku.
Yoroshiku.
Yeah, yoroshiku.
What does that mean?
So I cannot translate it literally, but it's such a useful Japanese phrase that we use in various situations.
I agree on that.
We use it all the time.
Right.
Yeah. Usually you would say this at the end of your self-introduction.
Oh, so if it literally doesn't have a meaning, then in which kind of sense do we use it for?
It could be like nice to meet you, or like I look forward to working with you. I'm excited to be working with you.
So yoroshiku could mean, I think, since we don't only use it for self-introductions, right?
Exactly.
We use it in many situations, but especially for the self-introduction part, I guess we use it to mean, you know what, I'm gonna be good to you within this relationship. I ask you to kindly be good to me too. So
Yeah, that's exactly
for
it.
both of us, like, it just means I feel good. It's a good thing.
It's definitely a good thing, positive thing to say. You can never go wrong by saying this.
Right. And you wouldn't not want to say it. You'd rather say it after the self-introduction, definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely.
Please do.
Yeah. So here was the casual way.
Now let's move on to the formal way.
The formal way.
Imagine it's your first day at work and you're gonna introduce yourself. Yeah. Yeah, so the formal way to introduce yourself, you can use this when you just started working at a new company. Or you could even say this, use these phrases at an interview. A very official situation, right?
So it's just any official situation where you'd have to seem formal?
Yes, formal and very polite.
Okay. And for this formal form of self-introduction, there's a lot of keigo, which is also known as honorific.
Honorifics.
Be aware of the fact that you might have not heard a lot of these words because they are mostly the honorific, which is the formal form of Japanese. So don't be too surprised. It's something definite for you to not know about it.
Yeah, even some Japanese don't even know.
They have to study too.
Yeah, I have to study kind of. Self-learn
I'm
actually.
still learning too.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
Right, so let's move on.
Yeah, so we also have 4 steps. And the first one is the same as casual way, which is hajimemashite.
Hajimemashite. Yeah, we went through this already.
Yeah.
So first we would say hajimemashite.
So for the second phrase, for casual way, we introduced nani nani desu. But for formal way, you should say nani nani to moshimasu.
Nani nani to moshimasu.
Yes, it's very polite. It's very formal.
So nani nani, you have to put in your name, right? So it's again Yena to moshimasu. Mi-chan to moshimasu.
Yes.
So your name to moshimasu.
Yeah. So to moshimasu is a very polite way to introduce your name, but it's very formal. So depending on who you're saying it to, it might create a distance. It might be too unfriendly. Yeah.
But in the situations, as we said, for example, when you join the company, your first day at work, or the interview or anything, it is definitely a must use.
Yeah. So our third phrase is nani nani kara mairimashita.
Mairimashita.
Mairimashita. Yeah, so notice the casual way was nani nani kara kimashita. Yeah.
So nani nani kara is the same, but we change the kimashita to mairimashita.
Mairimashita. Mairimashita is again the most formal and the most polite way to say I came.
So we would use mairimashita definitely for the formal way.
And the last one is yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Yeah.
We use this every single day. There's not a day I don't say this word.
That's true. Yeah, especially if you work.
Right. And even if you don't work and you're a student, there's just always a situation in your life here in Japan where you would have to say yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, so definitely we do use this in our self-introductions as well. It's not yoroshiku for the formal way. It is
yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
hai.
Now let's see how it actually works. I'm gonna be doing the casual way, and she's gonna be introducing herself in the formal way. Alright, I'm gonna start. はじめまして、みっちゃんです。東京から来ました。よろしく。
はじめまして、イェナと申します。韓国から参りました。よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。
Is
Yeah.
how it looks.
Try it.
Yes, thanks for watching our self-introduction 自己紹介 video. We believe that now you're confident enough to introduce yourself in Japanese, huh? We really hope it helped you out, and fingers crossed, so you get a good impression after using the self-introduction phrases that we taught you today.
Like and subscribe if you liked our video, and in the comment section, try to introduce yourself in Japanese.
Casual or formal, anything you want to do, and you can do both if you want to. We'll be waiting for you. See you in our next video.
じゃあまたね I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. 今日危ないな。ずっと笑ってる。